Franz Kline's Chatham Square embodies the raw energy and architectural dynamism characteristic of his signature abstract expressionist style. Rather than a literal depiction of this well-known New York City intersection, Kline distills its essence into bold, gestural brushstrokes, evoking the structural density, overlapping grids, and relentless movement of the urban landscape. He employed his color palette here to punctuate the composition, offering subtle hints of light, signage, or shifting urban moods. As with his black and white palette, Franz emphasizes stark contrasts, mimicking the tension between solidity and space, much like the intersection itself. Convergence of roads, elevated train tracks, and towering buildings. The brushwork, forceful and calligraphic, suggests the rhythm of city life, the weight of steel and concrete, and the chaotic yet ordered nature of movement through a metropolis. Ultimately, Chatham Square is not a representation of place, but an abstraction of its pulse, an exploration of urban energy through Kline's uniquely visceral and dynamic visual language. It captures the city not as a static entity, but as a living, shifting force, reduced to its most elemental, expressive gestures. In 1949, Kline was on the cusp of his abstract expressionist breakthrough. Works like this show him experimenting with the figure while developing the dramatic, energetic brushwork that would define his later abstract style. This painting serves as a bridge between his representational past and his abstract future. In this work, we have a reclining female figure, Elizabeth Parsons, Kline's wife and frequent subject in his earlier figurative works. The title reflects Kline's focus on personal and intimate themes during this period. The piece combines representational elements with loose, expressive brushwork, a precursor to the bold abstraction for which he would later become famous. The figure may be recognizable, but Kline's gestural marks and emphasis on form over detail suggest an interest in the dynamic interaction between abstraction and representation. The artwork captures a significant moment in Kline's evolution, demonstrating his growing interest in the physicality of paint and the emotional power of gesture. At the same time, it reflects his deep personal connections, particularly with his wife, Elizabeth, whose presence in his art often carried a blend of affection and complexity.